What's up, guys? Zach Silverstacks coming to you for a bittersweet video, as you guys have probably gathered from the thumbnail clip. Now, what has happened? Well, actually a lot, and I gotta be honest, I was a little embarrassed, so I was debating with myself whether I was gonna even post a video on it, but I felt like there was a very strong opportunity for two things. One, for someone who was going down the same path as me and about to make the same mistakes and possibly can learn from my mistakes. So a chance for a lesson in the wrong thing to do, essentially. And two, it is exactly following up on what not to do comparing to the last month of videos that I've put out. So everything that I've been preaching, and it's not that I haven't been going by that, because I have. I've been sticking to the plan and stacking correctly and doing exactly what I had laid out for you guys in the plan video for throwing away your money. But that being said, as you can see, I'm one stack short back there of Silver Eagles, and there's some kangaroos missing, and my silver bars. So I had to take my car into the shop on Monday, and I have emphasized how important it is to have an emergency fund, specifically for this reason, so you're not getting into your stack when an emergency comes up. Well, it's not that I didn't have any emergency fund, but I definitely didn't have enough for what was coming. So I took my car into the shop thinking I just needed an oil change and brake pads. Well, I let my brakes go a little bit longer than they should have, and they got into my rotors. Needed a new left tire. I needed an air filter, which really wasn't expensive, but still it's money that, had to go towards the repairs. And I needed a couple other things regardless, and it was basically touching $800. And I had some of it, but I didn't have all of it because I had just started, really stacking hard to get my emergency fund up for this reason alone. And guys, I did take a little bit of a loss. Luckily, I didn't take a lot of a loss because I did sell it to a friend or the mentor that I was telling you guys about. So I took $2 loss on each coin, which really isn't so bad when you think about it. But it's not something that I wanted to do, nor is it something that anyone should want to do with their stack. You don't want to sell when the market's not asking for it or it's not right for it. So, any time that you have to go into your stack and it's not an opportune moment for you to sell, and you're selling because you need something or you think you want something, you're going to take a loss. This is a strategy and it's a long game to play, and I got played on it. And, I wish I would have started my emergency fund a little bit longer or a little bit while back, at least tried a little harder to have some more money in that fiat currency for situations like this. But, you live and you learn. And, I'm at least lucky to say that I still have over 100 ounces. And, I had about 135, I believe. So it sucks. It really sucks. And I'm feeling the pain of it. But you know what? I got another tube of Eagles coming, and I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag now. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not, because it's shipping tomorrow, and I will tell you I didn't pay for a full tube of Eagles. I paid half of it, and it's essentially it's kind of like a finance, like a credit card almost, but you pay the half, they send it to you, and then the next month, or you do payment plans, or you can just buy it outright. And I'm just going to tell you, it's from Government, and I got a tube of Eagles that's coming for $379. And I paid $180, I think $2. It was whatever half of that it was. I'd have to write it down or do the math real quick. But I paid half of that, so the tube was a pre-sale. It was $379, and I just came across this place and on my own, and then I realized that there were so many videos out there of people that have tried this place and have spoken pretty highly about it. They have great deals. Some of the coins are a little overpriced just because they know that they can get that for it, even out of grade prices. I will tell you, if you're planning on grading coins, do not buy ungraded coins there, because you're going to basically be paying graded prices for non-graded coins. But guys, yeah, like I said, this is a bittersweet day for me. And I keep saying that, and I'm only talking about the downside. The upside of this is that one of my main reasons for stacking initially was for emergency situations. So like if I'm not very good at saving money. I've told you guys that. I've explained that to you. And for whatever reason, when it comes to silver, I can put money away, and very efficiently, actually. I feel like I've done really well. And that's the sweet part of this, is because my silver did what it needed to do. So, I did, as much as I didn't want to sell it, of course, because the market wasn't right for it. That would have been money that I wouldn't have had any money to do anything with, So my silver did come through for me, and it did its job it was supposed to do. Not necessarily what I had planned for it, obviously, but things happen, like I've been talking about the past couple of months, is that you can't control things that happen in your life sometimes, and unfortunately this is one of those cases, and I hate to see it go, but I'll stay focused and keep stacking, and I'll get it back within no time. Like I said, I already got that 2 of Eagles on its way that I paid basically nothing for. And I don't even have to pay full price until I basically want to. So but I realize I feel a little bit bad I didn't say that the day of, because as soon as I ended up doing the pre-order of the split pay plan, they ended up putting the price for it back up to $3.99. So I got the $30 off of the two, but I'm pretty sure mine was the last one that probably went through at that price. But anyway, guys, I definitely would check them out, because if you are stacking on a budget like I am, it's a pretty good opportunity to where you can put away, or you can buy $100, put $100 over there and get 30 to 40 ounces, and just pay the rest of it the following month, or do a 3-pay plan to where you pay 3 months, you pay $120, $130 each month, to where you get to the price that you are paying for the silver. So very efficient tool, guys. I mean, if you're stacking on a budget and you want to acquire quickly, but you really don't have the money to just go spend $500, which I definitely don't, I'm definitely going to be kind of using that tool when the opportunity presents itself. So anyway, guys, that's my story. I really didn't want to. I was kind of embarrassed and ashamed about it, but when I started thinking about it, I'm really not, because my silver came through for me, and it did exactly what I needed it to do. I did take a couple dollars loss, but it would have been money that I didn't have. I'd have been SOL without it. So bittersweet, like I said. I hope somebody out there learns a lesson from my mistake. Make sure that whatever you're doing with silver, you are putting away money for emergency situations, so you don't have to go and do what I just had to do, because it's painful. And I'm not saying that because I'm obsessed with my stack. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's painful because you could have waited and sold it when the opportunity was right for you to make some money. But you know what? I'm not, it's not all gone. It's just a small percentage of it, and I'll get back to it, slowly but surely. But anyway, guys, I hope someone learns from this, and I hope you're all having a great week, a better week than I am. And keep stacking, guys. Have a good one.